All traders need to be able to adjust, because the problem is, unless you've got somebody actively intervening and saying, well, look, the market pattern's changed, then most of them will blow up. The vast majority of them will blow up. Whereas as a human, we can see things and say, well, hang on a minute. And we're just currently going through this phase. He's trying to pick trades that are going to go hundreds and hundreds of pips. And at the moment, I think that's been way too optimistic. So for me, what I say to folks is, look, once you've doubled your risk, so if you take a trade with a 50 pip stop and it gets 100 pips in profit, take some profit out. It does skew with the risk reward, but then you're in an environment where, okay, you say, and depending on how keen I am that this thing is going to keep going, I might only take 50% off and then move the stock nearer to current price and let the balance run. And then when it moves a bit further, I might take a bit more off. So all ultimately we trade all the time is probability. And I said, the probability is this thing is going to bounce. I would take 80% off. And the other thing folks have to think about when they're in a trade, if you're 100 pips in profit and you're just trying to squeeze another 20 or 30 out, would you take that trade now where it is? And most times no. And would you risk 100 to make 20 or 30? That's an insane risk reward. So I think the main thing is the message, certainly until things calm down. I have used the same strategy for 20 odd years, but I have changed the emphasis. Sometimes I'll focus more on fibs, or sometimes I'll focus more on EMAs, and I've taken loads of stuff off. I mean, in my early days, as with everybody, I thought I had a wonder system, and I back tested and it looked great. So I think that's simpler, but looking always for these multiple reasons and being able to adapt. And ultimately, if you look at the charts in the morning and you're not sure, then walk away, because otherwise you become a busy fool and you end up getting stressed. And at the end of the day, thinking, why the hell did I bother today? And generally, I can tell within 5 minutes whether it's a day to walk away. So I plan everything. So for me, trading is 90% planning. I do it all on a weekend when the markets are shut. So there's nothing going on to get me excited or interfere, and suddenly everything's moving. And I just plan levels that if things are going to drop and pull back, where do I want to buy for multiple reasons.